Hi guys, welcome back to Four Towers Films, and today I'm joined by
Doug 218. What is up and happy Friday.
Happy Friday, everybody. The weekend is here. And now, of course, we are doing our recap of Big Brother Canada, Season 7, Episode 17.
The eviction.
The eviction. Who went home? Was it Sam or was it Esty?
And who became the first member of
The jury has arrived. So we are, I guess, roughly the halfway mark.
I think so.
About that, I guess, yeah. So everybody now who gets evicted is now part of the jury.
Mm-hmm.
So congratulations to those who made it to jury. So we got some interesting things that happened. We got to see a bit of they kind of like talked about Adam and Sam, the whole relationship, how they hung out, kind of how it evolved, like with the whole the romance, showmance.
And how they found each other.
Yeah, they found they're both from Newfoundland, and it's funny because we didn't really get to see that from night one.
Yeah.
And I think it was Mark and Adam were upstairs and
They were
looking
talking.
down, and they were talking about what kind of girls that
And
they
he's
like. And Adam goes, Samantha.
The Newfie chick.
He's also Newfie, so
Yeah.
that was interesting. So, and here they are, basically, and they beat. I don't know if they said they loved each other, but pretty close to it.
He said it when
He said it, yeah. I can't remember if she did. She might have. But she said she would marry him. And, I don't know if she's joking, but she had said at one point, maybe get married, like finale night kind of thing. And I forget who it was. I think it was Kira said to her, I thought you didn't want to get married right away. And she goes, normally she doesn't. But
for him, I'll make
for
an
him, she kind of make an exception. So it was cute. It was nice to see kind of how it all evolves, because even though you watch the feeds and that, you miss a lot, especially in the first week or two, because they don't show the first week or so on feeds. So you're not really getting to see the formation of the relationship. So it was nice to see that.
So you kind of got a Big Brother and Bachelor moment all over.
Kind of, yes, without the rose giving.
And the other upset men and women are depending who was
Right.
the Bachelor or Bachelorette.
Yeah, so that was cool to see that, you know. So that was nice, that part of it, So with gameplay, Sam obviously, she knows she's a target. She's probably the one going to go home over Esty. So she's like really fighting, and so she goes talks to Corey again, and she finally admits to Corey that yes, they were in a conversation with Dane about backdooring her, but it wasn't her idea, and that Adam was a part of that because, and she told Corey that she didn't want to say that because she was trying to protect Adam. And now she realizes by doing that, she's kind of screwed her own game by doing that. Like, really, all along, that's kind of been the case. She's been shielding him, and has he really done the same for her? Not really. And I think he kind of feels bad about that. The fact that it's because of the pretty boys that she's out there, and he said that, but he hasn't really been doing much to help her out that much. Like, yes, I know he's got the main alliance and all that kind of stuff, but he even had a conversation with Anthony, and he said basically what we said the other day. You have Corey, you spend just as much time with Corey, and Dane spends just as much time with Esty as I do with Sam. And Anthony's like, no, are you kidding me? We're doing that to kind of hedge our bets somewhat. It's not a relationship with them, and to protect the four of us. It's not like we want to keep them, but we're trying to get further in the game. So you do need numbers outside, which we've been saying all along. But they're okay with cutting them, kind of thing. And that's kind of his argument with Adam, because Anthony wanted to go and kind of talk to Adam and basically say to him, kind of rope him back in a sense. So that's like what the gist was kind of thing. He just stormed in and they had like an argument. And I don't know. Adam's not very good at really defending himself. I don't think. Anthony did most of the talking.
Well, Anthony seems more the type that he could talk you down out of a tree if he had to.
Yeah.
Or talk you into a tree if he had to.
Make you want to climb a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Get away from him.
He's a talker, and he knows how to use his words to get control of the situation, or like if you can shut people like Adam down.
And they seem to be able to. I mean, both Anthony and Dane, they're good talkers, and they're basically able to do that. They're really able to make people believe what they're saying. Like they make Corey believe that it wasn't Dane, it was Sam who's trying to backdoor her.
Oh, she drank the Kool-Aid,
Well, yeah, and that's because, like you were saying, they're both really good with their words. So, they can help, like, make people believe what they're saying. So they both kind of, especially Anthony, Dane does too, because he's a really good liar, and really so is Anthony. But they can make you kind of believe. I mean, we're obviously at an advantage. We see everything. We know what they're doing. But, I mean, for the amount of people who realize that there's a 4-guy alliance here, they're not really doing anything about it,
well, no.
or they believe what they're telling them. I just find that so funny.
It's hard to grasp that these guys at this stage aren't figuring this out.
Well, they've been somehow able to talk themselves out of this. It's amazing.
Wow.
Like, I mean, look at how many who have said it and are now at the door. Like Laura, Chelsea, Sam, Kiki. They're all gone. I mean, and that's because they were onto them, basically. And it's just funny because, like, Kiki told us it was just last week, and for some reason she decided to believe Dane over Kiki.
That's because Dane could spin a silky story.
But doesn't it make sense, like, they never target themselves? They always get people to target someone other than them. Like, they target their own allies.
See, that's where you want to go, like, can't these people see this? And can't these people see what's going on? Like,
well, that's what I mean, some of these, like, Cora doesn't strike me as dumb. Like, she seems pretty smart, but
she got sucked in.
Yeah, like, and even Sam, when she went to talk to her, she's like, why would you believe Dane over me?
Yeah.
That's what we want to know, too. Like, why would you believe Dane over Sam, considering, like Sam said, they've had her back from day one. Well, since she's been there.
Yeah.
Which was, what, a day or two, a couple days after they got in, or maybe a week after, I guess, when the show started. That's when she went in. But, so, I mean, and it's true, she had, like, we've seen that, Has she been their number one? No, and Corey's always known that. But they've never really, like, done anything, like, against her, really. I mean, even Sam's never really brought her name up, not even for a backdoor. So, I don't know why she's believing Dane over Sam, but, I mean, yes, I guess Dane's just not good, but I guess. So, Sam did talk to Corey, and it looked like Corey was listening to her and thought it was a good campaign, but it maybe not, kind of thing. So then, after she's done talking with Corey, she goes to try to see if she can get Mark's vote. She thinks it's possible that if she can get to a split vote, maybe Corey would vote to keep her. Maybe. But, so she thinks her best bet is to go and try to get Mark's vote. Because she knows Damien and Esty are pretty close, so she's probably not going to get Damien to vote to keep her, because they're, like, Esty and him are pretty close. So he's more likely going to vote to keep her. So she goes to talk to Mark out, like, where the hot tub is, and he's listening to her, and I think what she's saying he does kind of agree with, because he said before
he wants to
make a big move against the Pretty Boys. Now, he said before that he lost his chance at the double eviction. Well, it's like, well, not really. You chose not to do it. Even last week, you had the opportunity. Well, no, I guess not. You're on the block, but you kind of had that opportunity before, but you've never taken it. So, and I don't know. He doesn't strike me as really the kind to do that. Like, I don't know. Maybe he is, but he's not coming across that way.
Not
And
at least.
you know, and like he said in the diary round that he doesn't want to come across as a floater. Well, that's exactly what he's
too late.
coming across as. He's not doing anything.
You're like a fishing lure, buddy. You're
You
just
know,
bobbing
it's like-
along.
Okay.
Like, seriously, dude.
You're waiting till now to try to make a move? I mean, like, I don't know.
I floated right into jury.
Well, that's kind of what he's saying. He doesn't want that. He doesn't want to be known as a floater kind of thing. He doesn't want to be known as somebody who's carried along. Well, that's exactly what has happened, really.
Can't win. Oh, almost said it. You can't win.
Crap.
Crap.
There you go. Can't win anything.
Can't win a darn thing.
You know. But,
You got a bunch of buddies that can, though, and they'll take you along.
well, yeah, I mean, Anthony has made, what, has he won anything?
Not a darn thing.
You know, but the difference is Anthony is maybe playing more of a social strategic kind of game. It's not just a social game. He's not just making friends. It's actually being excuse me. So it's not always about competitions, no. But he's doing more really than really Mark is. So
Well, at least with Anthony, he can say, "Well, I did this. I worked this."
right.
You know,
Yeah.
the reason why you are sitting there is because of the work I put in to get you.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And really, both Dane and Anthony, I mean, let's face it, if they were smart, they'd eliminate each other. Because, let's face it, they both have a kind of similar resume, in a sense. Like, because they're both pretty much responsible for everybody being out there.
If we were in there, I'd take my shot at you.
I would take my shot at you, too, you bet. Because that you got it, right? So she's working him, and it looks like, at least to us, but
He's
you know
kind of
better, that he's thinking about it. But of course, he says to her, "Well, you put me up last week," and she goes, "You were always a pawn. I knew you could stay." And I think that's true. I don't think she meant for him to go home. I think initially she was going to maybe go after Dane, like with the blood veto kind of thing, but then thought maybe Kiki was a better option. Okay.
Yeah.
I think, you should have really stuck with your guns and got rid of Dane, but, you know,
Stupid
whatever.
Stupid is and stupid does.
Because you knew Kiki was also going after him, so, I don't know. I guess. I know she didn't want to trust Kiki, but I think it's not really just about trusting her. I think I would have trusted her more than I would have trusted Dane. Because, you know, Dane's never said he'd work with you, really.
Yeah.
They like each other personally. Like, it's not that they don't like each other. It's just that they're kind of on opposite sides. And basically, Sam said to Adam, you know they want me gone because they want you all to themselves.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it is.
And the two of them said that last episode, that once she's gone, he can refocus back on.
Right.
Maybe? I don't know.
Depends on how upset he is. Because they didn't tell him the whole idea of putting Sam up. They kept him in the dark, and he wasn't happy about that. Because you didn't even tell me about that. And they said they couldn't because you're so emotionally invested in Sam. But, I find it funny because Anthony saying is a little bit hypocritical because he's saying that, you have to tell your alliance everything and blah, blah, blah. You have to work together as a group. Well, yeah, you didn't tell him what you planned to do, even though he kind of knew what you were planning to do. But, so you can't say he's keeping you out of the loop when you're basically keeping him out of the loop too. So
it said, do as I say, but not as I.
Right. And we said what would be interesting is if Sam got evicted, that he turned on the pretty boys and admitted to Corey and the rest of the house who's left that there is a 4-guy alliance and that you guys are all next. And because then the number just flipped to the other side of the house, because then there would only be 3 pretty boys, and if Adam went with, say, Corey, Esty, if she believed him, because I don't know, she doesn't seem to believe even Kiki and Damien, then you could get rid of Anthony, Dane, and Mark.
Damien would follow Esty right into the rabbit hole, I think. And Esty,
I think, yeah, but it would be a matter of, could you convince Damien and Esty? I think Damien kind of knows that there's a 4.
you could.
I think so.
You probably got a better chance of convincing Damien to
Yeah.
jump to the other side of the fence. But Estes drank Dane's killer Kool-Aid, and
Right. Well, Frick, she didn't even believe Kiki.
and she just anything the Gap Tooth Wonder told her, she went okay.
Yeah. Well, and she even went and told Anthony in the bathroom. This was on the last episode, that even Kiki thought there was a 4-guy alliance, and I'm thinking, oh, that doesn't even make any sense. Yeah, it does actually. Like, open your eyes.
Like.
Oh my gosh.
If she didn't look at him directly, you wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't like.
Well, he kind of was. I mean,
he was killing himself.
He kind of was. It's like, and then when she left, he's like, I don't know. I don't know how you could be. I don't know. I know it's harder when you're in the house, but it's not that big of a house. And I mean, if that many people have already picked up on it, why can't these people pick up on it? That's why you're still there, because you don't believe there is a 4. That's why they got rid of everybody else. Like, come on! Like, it's very frustrating. We're not even playing.
Okay, kids. Here's the thing. If you see the same 4 fellas,
and they're doing this,
and they're standing, and they're always together.
And think about this: they're always together. They're always strategizing. They never tell you to put one of them up. It's always somebody else. It's usually a girl. Hello. I think there's only been one guy who's lost the house so far.
Yeah.
And two. That was Mackie and
Eddie.
Yeah. But that wasn't all they were doing, was it? I forget who got rid of Eddie.
But you know what? I think they had their hand in that, though.
They've had their hand in most of them going out the door, let's face it. But they have, because really Eddie was on the other side of the house, so it was Mackie. So, and that's because they kind of had an inkling of them, and they were at the door. They've had a hand in everybody. I mean, really, if you think about it, they're the ones who deserve to win at this point. You're handing them the game.
They Dr. Willed everybody out.
Pretty much, yeah. And they're going to Dr. Will everybody else out, depending on who wins the next HOH. So, anyway. So, we get to eviction. You basically know what's coming. Sam gets evicted by, an almost unanimous vote.
5-1.
Adam's the only one who voted to keep her. Even Kira didn't vote to keep her, which is interesting. And Kira felt really bad about it after she left. She told Adam she felt like a coward. You could have thrown her a vote. They wouldn't have thought anything less of you. I mean, they know you're friends, kind of thing. So, I mean, that's what kills me about this house. Oh, I need to vote with the house because I don't want to target them. You already have a target on your back. You haven't been playing with them. You have a target on your back. So vote to keep your friend, at least. Adam had the guts to vote to keep her.
And you know what?
I know Sam understands, but still.
And I respect him for having to wear for all, and I'm not gonna vote her out.
Right.
Right. And he knew.
He knew that she was. Even she knew. She had a good goodbye speech. So you have to check that out.
Yeah.
But at least he had the guts. He went against his boys to do it.
He manned up.
Yeah.
Voted.
I think he could have fought a little harder for her, because I think he could have. If he had tried hard, I think he could have swayed Corey or maybe even Mark with somebody. I think possibly, and like said, really, she's a number for us. Why are we getting rid of our allies? Esty yes, she's with Dane, but she's not with the rest of it. She kind of does want to get rid of Mark and Anthony.
Yeah.
So why would you keep her, kind of thing, or Damien or whoever? Like, I mean, I guess to me, I guess he didn't work it hard enough.
No.
Maybe I think he could have
But
tried harder.
that's the problem. We don't see what he's doing behind the scenes.
Well, even with the live feeds, to me, it didn't seem like he was doing that much.
Yeah.
You know. So anyway, the beginning of HOH happened. The winner hasn't been shown yet. We do know who that is, but we won't tell you until Sunday. Because some people like spoilers. So,
can you tell me? You are just gonna gag when you hear this.
Gag is an appropriate word.
Wow.
That might kind of not quite give it away, but anyway. So they're going, and it comes down to it's kind of like they're doing questions, and they have to pick what day it happened on, like say whatever was on day 13, that kind of
it's
thing.
all drunken speeches,
right? Yeah, so it makes it harder. For them to be able to tell what it was.
And it's funny to hear some of these speeches being said with this vocal speed kind of slowed down. And to hear them like, well, it's like this, and
well, they sounded drunk.
They sounded drunk.
So they had to tell what day the speech was said. So I'm assuming it's like their POV or eviction speeches, or possibly nomination speeches. It was hard to tell because they'd only give a bit of it. And so they had to say what day it was. So by the end of it, Mark, Kira, and was it Adam? We're all tied. I think. I forget. It might not be. I'm not sure if it was Adam. It was somebody else, though. There's three of them. I know it was Mark, Kira, and somebody else. We're all tied. Three of them. And that we didn't see the rest of it. So that'll be Sunday's episode for who actually wins.
Yeah.
We already know it, or it's our. You watch live feeds, you already know who got HOH, but we're not telling. Not until Sunday.
Oh, and the other news is Miss Arissa Cox is expecting her third.
Yes. You know what? When I was watching it, I kind of feeling she was pregnant.
Yeah, she did look like
she looked pregnant. So.
She looked like she had the baby bump in.
Yeah, she did. She did. I mean, even her outfits the last few times have been different than what she normally wears. So
a little more flowy.
Yeah, so I kind of had a feeling she was pregnant. I think she is showing. Congratulations, Arissa. You and your family. That's great news. So that's very nice. I like that. So anyway, it was an interesting episode. Another not unexpected kind of eviction. So nope, nothing new there.
Well, you can
same old.
You can almost say it was another unanimous vote, really.
Yeah, except for Adam. But yeah, pretty much. Everybody following what the pretty boys want, as usual.
And
you may as well hand one of them the win now.
Yeah,
really.
Hand them all. Cut one of these two boys to check, because
you may as well hand it to them.
Exactly.
Let's face it, you're handing it to them now. So
yeah. Why don't y'all just pack your bags, put them up by the door?
It's just really a matter of depending on who wins HOH.
Yeah.
Who would really go against what they say? I mean, who's left that would? Maybe Damien, but that's it. That's the only one who's not thinking he's allied with them. Damien is the only one right now. But Esty, I bet maybe could convince him to, I don't even know who should convince him to go after now. Because they're all supposed to be working together. What she thinks. So does Corey. Corey thinks she's got to deal with, I think, Dane, Anthony, and her. Esty thinks it's her and Dane. That's her number one. Of course, we know the Pretty Boys, pretty much from day 2, are the real alliance.
Yeah.
So, I mean, really, who would the Pretty Boys target? Obviously, Esty, Damien, or Corey. Who would Damien go after? he wouldn't go after Essie. He'd have to go after one of the boys. Who would Essie go after? Probably, I think Mark or Anthony. I think that's kind of what she's not going to go after Damien. She might go after Adam because because the whole Sam and that thing. So I think Adam would probably be a target for her. But see, Dame could control her and say, "Oh no, not Adam. Put Corey up. We'll go after her instead."
And so right now it's a complicated mess until
Not really, but I mean, it's hard to know. Most of them would do what the pretty boys want anyway, except maybe Damien. And so we'll have to wait until Sunday when we know who's got HOH and who they plan to nominate.
there is the question.
Well, that's it for this week of Big Brother Canada Season 7. This is episode 17.
17 episodes
17
so far.
already. It's only got, I think May it finishes, so another few weeks. It goes really quickly, I must say.
Well, seeing that we've already got the first spot on jury set,
First jury already.
and after that they just kind of click into place.
Yeah, it goes really quick. I mean, if they're going to do the triple this year, that will be coming up fairly soon too. So, and that's always fun. It'll either be instant eviction or it'll be a triple. So, we'll see what happens, or it'll be both. So, we'll see what they do. And there's been no sighting of Marsha Moose yet.
Yes.
Yeah, except out at the
Like
little
a
bust
bust.
of her in the Leon Lounge, but
Marsha.
she hasn't made an
Marsha.
interference yet this year.
Marsha.
Marsha.
Hashtag return Marsha the Moose.
Return Marsha the Moose.
Well, she was like the past 6 seasons.
She's kind of almost like a mascot,
She popped up every so often
and give them
a secret assignment.
secret assignments. So
And I guess her and Peter finally got together.
I guess so.
'Cause
She's always asking for Peter.
where's Peter?
That was like season 1, I think. That was funny. Well, because he's the one that I think she mostly gave the assignments to, is Peter.
Well,
That
and
was funny.
if any of you remember from Big Brother Canada,
Season 1, I think it was
Season
season 1. I think it was.
Peter was very particular in what he ate,
Yeah. Right.
Um, and he didn't like things mixed together.
Right. Yeah.
And they had a food challenge where the one guy had to, every time the phone rang and Big Brother said, "Have
Drink
a
milk.
drink of milk," and
That was. Oh, I did have his name.
Corey.
It wasn't Corey.
Okay.
It was a blonde guy. He had to drink milk, wasn't it? He's the one who's dating Jillian. The one who won first season. Oh, well,
If you remember.
Put
But
down there.
he
Emmett. That was his name, Emmett. I
and
know it was there.
poor Peter, he had to eat a bowl of salad.
Right. And he didn't like, it was a salad, and he didn't like stuff mixed in with it, with
So-
the lettuce.
So he had the lettuce in one bowl,
I remember that.
and what was it, the tomatoes and everything else,
No, I think he had to mix it.
and he just,
He was
It-
gagging.
he-
It's like, it's not slop, it's salad.
this is the dude that lived on pizza and chicken nuggets and
Oh, right. Yes. Yeah, I remember that. The very simple diet. And it was everything in the plate, never mixed together.
And this-
it was interesting.
and this
Peter.
this was Marsha's love boy.
That was funny. Marsha used to talk to them a lot more.
Yeah.
Marsha hasn't come back yet this year.
No,
She didn't make much of an appearance last year either.
no,
But we'll
well,
see.
She did last year. She was part of the.
Yeah, I know, but not much.
I thought she did the OTEV.
She did a secret thing, but she didn't do much last year. I don't think we have an OTEV here. That's an American one. Canadian, I don't think has OTEV. We'll see. It'll be coming up. I know the American one has an OTEV. I don't remember if there is. Well, we'll find out, right? Yeah, that's it for this week, guys. Thanks for joining, and enjoy your weekend. Give it a thumbs up Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell.
It's up there.
It's up here somewhere or down here if you're on mobile. You know where it is. Do your device. Take care, guys. See you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.